Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Ben the Human Plays Hollywood Animal. We've got some things to do. We hired some people last time that are much better than my current people. So I'm gonna throw Sigmund Price right into the research queue here. Walter is not doing anything because he finished something. I think he finished War of the Worlds and then I just forgot about him. So we want to put Walter and Gabriel here to work, and then when Cornelius is done with his writing, I'm probably going to kick him to the curb because Samuel or Elmer here. Probably Samuel because he's less happy than Elmer. I don't think there's anybody that could outscale either of them. You're a 5. I guess in that case, if your potential is a 5 too. I guess we should probably ditch both of you then. Keep Danny and Cornelius around. And Carlos. And then ditch Samuel and Elmer. Alright, Cornelius, you get to stick around. By virtue of you having one more star than these bozos above you. But we'll probably kick out Samuel when he's done. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then boot Elmer when he's done with his writing of the Vitch as well. So, Walter, what would we like you to write? We also have the luckiest day of the year, which I did not put into queue for some reason. But we're going to have Walter write Braveheart, which we're going to call Stoic Stomach. And, because he's an action writer, but it's also historical. Let's say 35, 65. Kind of Arthurian legend. I use Arthurian legend kind of as my catch-all for the Middle Ages. So we've got a knight, Sir William Wallace. We've got the antagonist, who is King Edward Longshanks. Is he the Edward II? I don't know my English kings. He's kind of more of a heartless bureaucrat. Yeah, unbending representative of a state. He's the king. There's a love interest. Spoiler alert. The love interest dies, and that causes William Wallace to go to battle. And there is vivid violence, I would say. And another spoiler alert. He dies at the end of the movie. I've never actually seen it. I just know how it all goes. I also know that there's a great line from the movie where at one point somebody says, send in the archers, or bring archers, and then the king's like, no, the archers cost me money. I'll send in the Irish instead. I love the Irish. Don't believe that I'm besmirching our good Irish folk from the Green Isle. But it is a very funny line. And then we also have Gabriel here, who specializes in romance, which is kind of fun, because I haven't really written a lot of romance movies. I wrote Emma, but we could go back to the well here and pick Pride and Prejudice, and we'll do Hubris and didn't I do this in the demo? Homunculi. It's a horror movie now. Is that how you spell that? Homunculi? Drama, historical, romance. It's 50% romance, a little bit of historical, a little bit of drama. And then, it's like the modern it's obviously antiquity. It's the English countryside in the, 1800s? What the heck? It's the spirited young lady. There isn't really an antagonist. There's a guy who's kind of a dick, but he's not an antagonist. There are, sisters. She's got a lot of sisters. Themes, though. We've got, struggle for a better life. There is a grand gesture that does win the beloved, or at least, convince Elizabeth that he's not such a bad guy. It's like there's kind of generational conflict. Because, like, she's, like, struggling against expectations. Saves the life of a loved one? Not really. And then in the end, the protagonist does find love. So, yeah. I think this is valid. Let's go for it. Yeah, Gabriel. Good. Take it away. My good man. All right. Alien is done. Let's see how Alien performed. Oh, nice. It jumped up by 2.1 in both categories. That's very nice. Very nice to see. Happiness of the cast and crew. You love to see it. Give it to our new people here. Danny, take over. Daniel, you also take over. And then internal sourcing. Take it away. Fantastic news. How's our money doing? I have been buying theaters. Those who were paying attention last episode bought quite a few theaters. I think I'm gonna keep kind of a general rule of thumb that as we make $10 million, police raids have expired. Let's re-up those. Thank you. Go back to sleep on the couch. As we make $10 million, I think I would like to... Oh, nice. I would like to reinvest $5 million into new theaters every time we make that work. Kind of an up and down. Wait till we get, like, good locations and costumes and props. Then you'll all pay. Elmer, have at it. Good sir. New script, The Chopping Floor. Woo! Is this a Felix Hill? I forget who wrote this. 7.6 is really good. Right off the bat. Yes! Mr. Felix Hill. A scholar and a gentleman. Start that project. Let's put our best feet forward here. Looks like we got 7s available, so throw Earl Norris up there. And then Too Fast, Too Furious. Couple 3-star locations. That's fun. And then best filming technology. I should check in on my tech squad and see how they're doing with upgrading the camera. Let's put Tommy on there. We got another 9-star guy, so that's kind of fun. Oh, that was a blunder. I hired you for 3 movies instead of 3 years. My bad. This is a comedy? Why don't we give this to Herman Watson? It's kind of his bread and butter. Sam Kramer could also make use of it. Yeah, let's give it to Herman Watson. The Working Man. Let's give it to Jeff Einhorn. Love interest can be Minnie. The Strict Parent. Let's let it be Hugh Barker. Why not? And then Murderer. Siegfried? Why not? 4 really good actors and let the project commence. Another new hit script. Dude, you guys are coming off the presses so fast. A much lesser film than the film we just saw. Thank you, Cornelius. Let's get this project rolling. And let's definitely not use our A squad for this one. I'm thinking Thomas Morrison here, because he's got a lot of potential, so we want to get him some work. Ah, yes, castle and surrounding. Never do the soundstage for the castle and the surroundings. We've talked about this ad nauseum. Let him start working on films so he can get some more experience while being productive. Upgrade everything. Give us our other... Well, maybe we don't want to throw our 9-star producer at this. You should also become more happy. Just do it. Do what I tell you. This is a historical action. I don't think we have any directors that specialize in action. Oh, and I take it back. Although Thomas Harmon's probably not going to work for me much longer, because we have so many, like, 7 and 8 stars and above. You are here for much longer. That was a mistake. Let's give it to Wilson Thomas. Spirited young lady. We need to keep our laurel wreath people open for business. So we will not select them. We'll use Rachella Margulies And then the tribal chief shall be played by Gregory Khan. Kabam. Begin. All right, we've got some writers that have freed up now. So Felix, get to researching for me a little bit, my man. And Cornelius. Uh-oh. Hold on. Just a second. I think I bugged out the UI. Be right back. All right, we're back. I kind of panicked because earlier I was trying to record, and for some reason, whenever I tried to let Felix Hill do research, the game was like, nah, no, you don't. And then nothing would work. But I managed to save and reload, and that did fix things. Okay, whew. Scary stuff. We're dropping back down from 10 million, so we're not going to reinvest just yet. Surveillance has failed on Hattie Barker. Oh no, my agent was revealed. Arturo, what did you do? You bonehead? Oh, man. Martini. 7 stars. That's pretty good. Finished filming as well. Get into post-production here. Put your best people on it. Daniel Nadler. Benno Singer. Start post-production. Kevin Sarver, I'm sorry, man. You are a 5-star and you're not getting any better. I think it's time for... And you're lazy. Time for you to go, my man. Samuel Dixon. You've failed me for the last time, sir. Farewell to you. Goodbye. It's kind of exciting to have our lowest star rating in the future, that is, be a 5-star writer. That's pretty cool. We were dealing with like 3-star writers for a long time. Oh, darn. I thought it was surveillance was successful. The target was lost. Continue surveillance. We need to surveil some more people here. Let's get into surveillance. Organize. Not my studio. Let's go to Gerstein Brothers. We failed to spy on Hattie Baker. Dude, you know Gregory Dawson is up to something. Just look at that guy. All right, Arturo, you failed me spectacularly last time, but I'm gonna give you another shot. I'll give him a gift. Hey guy, I got a gift for you. Trust me, you'll like this one. Supreme. I'm gonna spy on Supreme's only director. And let's give this one to Ben Khan this time. No? Is Ben Khan not allowed? Maybe I can only do 2 people? Oh, there we go. UI's being weird today. Take note, Tevs. Who requires attention? Why are you unhappy, Simon? Have some whiskey. That makes everything better. Who else? You also, I noticed you were not happy, so whiskey makes the world go round. All right, nobody's requiring attention anymore. Back in. All right, Robot Cop has made $2 million in its 4-week run. Hey! He learned how to do action. That's awesome. And shootouts. Very cool. That dovetails with action very well. All right, 417 to Zuma. Catch that train. Release the film. Hit me up. It's a 1 point. Oh, what happened here? A new Don. What is this? My father was a hard man. When I was a boy, I asked him if I could take care of the horses and work on a farm. He slapped me and barked, "You'll work for the family, kid," and here I am, working for the family. It's a burden to me, but I never learned anything else. Yesterday, my oldest son came to me and said, "Dad, I want to make a movie." And unlike my father, I was delighted. I promised my son I'd support him in everything. Dad said you're a wise man with a keen sense of talent. Ricardo has got talent. Let him make a movie so he can get a foothold in Hollywood. You'll see he's a smart guy, and he'll make a lot of money for you. It would be kind of amazing if he was actually awesome. Make sure the movie is good. Honestly, most of our movies are this good. I think we can promise this. Say goodbye to an obscure boy named Ricky and say hello to the great Hollywood director Ricardo Oh, he's a director. I thought he was going to be an actor. Oh my God, he's terrible. Oh no. All right, Robot Cop. We overshot in the first week and then undershot in week 2 and 3. And then it dropped back down to about 4,000 at the end. So let's set up distribution here. I think we could probably run it back with like 3,000 theaters. And then 2,500. Or maybe, do we just max out our own theaters? Since we're not going to be releasing any more films, I don't think. At least not now. I think we just run it back with what we got. The UI does seem to have bugged out again, so I won't be able to redo any advertising. So we'll get whatever money we get back. Hey, it's an A movie, but the Bone Grinder says F you. All right, it's a 3-star from Cornelius Schrader. Could have been superb, but it turned out mediocre. What? What are you talking about? Well, Roy Cox likes it, so, you know. Pick your poison. Can't please everybody, especially in cinema. Or art in general. All right, $1.3 million is a lot to have spent. All right, I aimed at the sheriff, but I shot the mayor. Ooh, we kind of undershot its ability at the end there. But we did make... I can't tell, because week 4 bugged out, so... You know, probably another 300,000. End distribution. Good job, team. Oh, we're above 12. Okay, so let's go buy some more theaters before the rest of my competition buys them. Theater management. Another 5 million. I mean, I guess it'd be 7 million in this case. Ah, I can just hold. I probably knew that. All right, a little bit more. A little bit more. 2. Yeah, that's good. All right, we gain 1,170 screenings. And what are we left with? Buy them. There are 12. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna buy the last 12 theaters. Mine. All right, no more theaters. The theaters are gone. And we still have above $5 million, so cool. So my competitors have 773. I own 7. We almost own equivalent number of cinemas between the two, so we can do up to, I guess I don't know. I think that should work for us long term. I think 20,000 is about the most you can manage to sell out with a really good movie. Wallace Lowe, are you worth keeping around? 6 stars. It's close, but I think he's not on our short list. Because if you look at the best people we have, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 8, 8, 8, 7. He's maxed out at a 6, another 9 in the works. I think all 4 of you are on the chopping block. Obviously, Ricardo Conti has to get some sort of a movie given to him. I mean, maybe we let him take the next good movie that comes out of our writer's room here. Like, we'll see. But yeah, I think all of those directors are kind of on the chopping block. And then, like, if I kind of readjust my thinking here, like, actors or producers, probably getting rid of Earl Decker and Andrew Farmer, if I'm gonna be honest, and maybe even Larry Warren. Just because, like, We should really be focusing on trying to get Vincent Rooks, and then we have some better people. Cinematographers, we have a lot of really talented people, and people that like will eventually become very talented as well. So it's hard to make a call here. And this one's a little trickier because you need more cinematographers than you need producers. You kind of need the same amount of cinematographers as directors. Editors, Willie Gill is getting chopped. Actors is another kind of tricky one. I think anybody who is a 5 is for sure gone. 6s is going to be trickier. But yeah, like 5 or less is probably a see you later. The trick worked. The chopping floor is ready. It went down a little. I'm surprised. Well, the cinematographer tried his best. It only knocks 4 days off with the second squad there. Have at it. Ooh! Oh! The perfect timing! I mean, I guess it's the worst timing because I just wrote Braveheart. But that's exciting. New setting is always fun. Dude, we could do actual Robin Hood now. Oh, you know what we gotta do? We've gotta do Robin Hood Men in Tights. I'm just like, none of these really work. So I'm just gonna pick that one. All right, James Wack is probably gonna be a good movie. I wonder if we shouldn't try to jam it in before James Wack. There's no theaters to rent anymore is the other thing that's tricky about this whole situation. Yeah, I understand what people are talking about now is if you don't have the theaters, it's like, what do you do? You almost need to like tie bad movies with good movies. Like 8,000 in the first week is not tenable. That is not acceptable. But James Wack, I have a feeling, is gonna want to run it back. What if we give them a spare week in the middle there? Give you... like Robot Cop. We overshot Robot Cop with like 18,000 to start with, but Robot Cop is a 7 and a 6-star movie, whereas Alien is an 8.2, 6.7. So maybe this should be 20,000. There's going to be a learning curve here. And then 17. And then this leaves 5,000 to run back, and then, you know, more if need be. For James Wack, if James Wack is good. So then you... so was that 17, and then maybe 10. And then 6? That might be far too much for this film, but... like I said, it's a bit of a learning curve because we're learning how to function within only our own theaters now, which is new. Best suited for young women, worst for just women in general. So we definitely want to do these ones. And not velvet gloss. And then we would love to run some tricks if we can. Cecilia, always good for a trick. Not in the same week, please. Earl? Nah. Hugh? Nah. Philip? Yes! 2 tricks is grand. I love a 3-trick squad, but 2 tricks is acceptable. Hit me. The surveillance has failed. My dude has been found. Arturo, how? You're supposed to be the best one at this, and you keep getting caught. This is insanity. Not my own studio. Please, don't piss off my own people. All right, don't even bother with Marginis. They're no good. Neither really is Hephaestus, to be honest. Evergreen? Hey! What about Supreme? You guys got anybody good? Detective. He's a terrible writer, though. What about you guys? Detective, drama, thriller? You got like 2 good writers. Didn't you used to work for me? You're the racist that I fired. And you got a Pollux. I hate it. Yeah, let's try to spy on this guy. Stop effing up. That's 2 in a row. New script, The Last Merry Fellow on Earth. It's a 3-star movie. Danny Fletcher. Cop with an evil monster. Sure. Now here's the question. Can we put our best people on this and overcome our director being garbage? Or is that just not gonna fly? I'm gonna try it. It's gonna be an interesting experiment to see if you like put Zalama and then pair him with the worst actor in the history of mankind, and then we're gonna put the best actors we have that are available here. I'm actually gonna swap these two. We're gonna put Willard in the cop role and then Philip as the evil monster. By God, I hope that makes it above 5 stars. Yes! We were just talking about when would that wrap up science in the science division. Technical support. Let's check in on these guys. So you guys just finished Hespro Extra. Are there any new techs to buy? None. Okay. Can you improve anything? Upgrades are available just here, though. I don't really want to go back to the sonotone. So maybe what we want to do is develop a microphone that is equivalent of the Hespro Extra. We'll call it the sonotone. The sonotone Venomous. Oh, it's mono. I wonder when we'll get some new. We'll go like 433 or whoops. 434. 433. It's gonna take many moons, but I believe in you. Good luck. Mono on film. Mono on disc. Wonder when like new sound stuff becomes available. Heroic. It's gone up a little bit, but not by much. The extras were a drag? Did I accidentally screw up having more extras on there? Or did they need even more people and I didn't have anybody to give them? Ah, man, you guys keep losing the target. Where did they keep going? I don't know how. Wow! Look at the money they're raking in. Holy moly, team. The trick worked in the body of an old man. Well, there's a dragon. There's a man with a gun. Sword versus gun. I have no idea what this film is about, and I'm not even gonna bother learning. All right, how did this shake out here? 100. So we undershot 417 to Zuma, even with 21,000 screenings. And then 17 was still an undershot as well. And then we were a little over, but not too bad. And then a little over again. So actually this was pretty good if we had kicked up the first 2 weeks. So you were running around, what, 0.7 of 8. Should have been around 6,000 theaters. So let's set up distribution back. Run it back with like 4. And then 3. And then just taper it off by like 1,000. Maybe we go... Well, you know, Robot Cop is probably going to come to an end. Why don't we just kick it out for like a bunch of theaters here? Don't undershoot what you can make, because we're not spending any money here. Just like that. Yeah, I think that's good, except. And then the thing is bugged out again. I hope they fix that, because not being able to run back the advertising is a little unfortunate. 3-star, 4-star, not too bad. Hit me. Show me what I've made. Robot Cop has trailed off and it has bugged out again. So, end distribution. Hey, Thomas Harmon, you might not be sticking around, bud, but you've learned something. Hey, that's kind of fun. Becoming a corrupt official. They're like, I love that man as a corrupt official. Great role for him. All right, dude, making bank again. Things are looking great, and Martini's ready to roll. Let's wrap up Martini here. Set it up for something. What is this? Action adventure in a fantasy kingdom with an adventure and a pirate. Search for a killer. I guess it's just kind of like this one. That hand is kind of baller, though. I like that. Now, ominous hand. All right, so this is where it gets tricky. Because we purposefully kept that open. I feel like we could put it here. And then it could overlap with Alien's back half. I think we're going to undershoot what we're capable of. But I think that's okay. Yeah. We're trying to feel out, like, how can we align our movies as we go forward? And then maybe 10. And then go for, like, 7. I like how Alien comes out on Valentine's Day. That's wonderful. All right, boys, no women. So, Spice Mice it is. And then these ones. And then maybe like all 7? I know like this is for adults. Boys would imply a younger audience. So like, do these not matter then? Maybe they don't. Cut out the adults entirely? Let's give it a shot. Something new. I've never done that before. Any of you guys up for tricks? Nah. Bunch of losers. All right, confirm. Okay, cool. Well, let's pause the episode there. That was a pretty successful episode. We bought all of the theaters that are available to us, so I hope that was enough. But if you guys enjoyed the episode, please click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more episodes of Hollywood Animal or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you have your notifications on so you know when the next videos go live. But until next time, everybody, I hope you had a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.